one you don't believe in. He created male and female in his image. You understand? He made males with bigger faces. It's almost the same right through the animal kingdom. If the male's not bigger, he's prettier in colours. This includes, I'm talking about birds and fish, like the male peacock versus the female peacock, the male guppy versus the female guppy. In general, 99.9% of all animals in life, the male is bigger, and in certain circumstances, without any shadow of doubt, this is true in males and female humans. You can grow a woman bigger than a man, apparently using human growth hormones, which is what they've been doing to create basketball players. But in general, the male you're going to see is bigger. When you grow this woman to the size, so this triangle here would match that triangle, then what you've done is you've got this huge melon up top. Upside down eggheads is what we call them, look. Men have rectangular far apart eyes. Women have rounded, open, closer eyes. Men have a brow bone. Women don't have a brow bone. Men have bigger noses, bigger teeth, and wider dental arches to match the far apart eyes. The square jaw matches those two, giving him what we call a blockhead or a cannonball skull, because it's almost as wide just below the eyes, almost as wide as it is long. The woman's nowhere near as wide as it is long, giving her the upside down egg. 4-head versus 5-head. Excess of copyright material may under certain circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news report, teaching and research without the need for permission or payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder. Do you hear me at the back? Let's go there. No, there first. Oh, I've done it yet. Oh, he was fun, wasn't he? Svetlana, I don't think I've seen so many penises in all my life. Let's move on to the next one. Paula Radcliffe, England. Run. Oh, I didn't say hello. Oh, I didn't put copy and paste the stream either. 1 second. Derpy. Home. Hey, Svetlana, I don't think I've seen so many penises in all my life. Reverb. My bad. Copy. YouTube. Watch. Twitty. Posty. Tweety.
Good morning, everybody.
Rupert Lowe, I'm dying to find your gates, Rupert. I just can't find them, Shawnee. Rupert Lowe. It didn't get a picture. Screw you. Right. I wanted to do something else. What was it? I have to say hello to you all. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Who's in first? Tom Alton. Kyle Shinobi in the boot came second. Hello, Kyle. Christine came third. Jackie already said hello to. Diana said hello to. Hello, Begley. Hello, Begley. Cool Mama, welcome to the show. And that's it. How you all doing? Let's go back. Yeah. Paula. Oh, before I do Paula Radcliffe, I'm going to go off Sports Stars just for a second to do Bad Bunny. I got so many requests. There was Bad Bunny. I've already done it, but I didn't make it into a video. Agreed. Right. That's a beautiful picture to start with. That is a woman. Final answer. Images. How do I know? The Widow's Peak. We'll start at Widow's Peak, look. Then she bellows outwards. She's widest in the hairline instead of the cheekbones where she should be. Her ears are small and really high set, look. She got a small mouth. She got a long face. She got a narrow face. Look. It's not widest in the cheekbones. Giving her a sloping jawline. She has Toblerone shoulders. And I know there's no Adam's apple or anything under there. Images. And even if there was, it's fake. There she is doing the dirty baffo and both sexes at the same time. No, you'll always be a woman. You're pretending to be a man. Let's get that right. One-eyed symbolism. Tell me you're a Satanist without telling me you're a Satanist. I'm sure the numbers on a domino, snake eyes right there. I'm sure those numbers mean something somewhere. Marlo, get on your bed. Move. I'm sure those numbers mean something somewhere. But I don't do Shemantria because it can be adjusted. Oh, look at this. Tell me you're a Satanist without telling me you're a Satanist. They will wink their third eyes at you and stick out their tongues. They will use phallic emblems as their trophies. Pyramid. No, it's a penis. It's a triangle up. Let's go back. Let's go back. Bad bunny. It's a girl pretending to be a bad bunny. I guess that's the correct term for her, really. She is a bad bunny, isn't she, really? Telling lies. Keeping people occupied. Hello, Anna Souza. We are looking at Bad Bunny. What is that haircut? I don't know. Oh, it's lightning bolts, look. She's got bloody lightning bolts in her hair. Just lightning bolts to the one-eyed symbolism. Oh my God. Can it get any more satanic? Oh, she doesn't look like a man there, does she? Oh, of course she does. I can see nipples. I can see girl nipples. But I can get away with it because everyone thinks it's a man. I see deeper than that, and so do you, don't you? You see the open eye socket, don't you? The really, really open eye. Not every woman's got an open eye socket like this. I agree. Regional variations. And not every woman's got the massive 5 headlock. Not every woman's got the widow's peak. Not every woman has got small ears. Not every woman has got a pouty bottom lip like Betty Boop. Not every woman's got turkey teeth in. Open that picture. And pale earrings, of course. Peter, when's the last time you wore a pair of pale earrings?
I've had to say this a few times now, but this
Shut up.
is the final time.
Callum. How many times, Peter?
Never!
That's right, because I'm a bloke, Marv. That's right. Sorry, it's been a while. I've never wore a pair of pale earrings. Oh, more sticking out your tongues with your Nosferatu fingernails. I don't. It blows my mind. It really does. No, women have naturally small eyes. Testosterone just adds to the thickness of their brow or the chin, or it could go anywhere. They've got no control over it. It could go anywhere, not just the voice. Of course, it grows facial hair, deepens the voice, takes away the female voice. I feel sad for the children that are doing this, and they're going to grow up and they're going to realise, like a lot of children are doing, you know, that everything's unreversible. You can't undo it once you've done it. He's got a cold stare, hasn't he, that fella right there? Who is it? Belinda. I don't know who Belinda is. Alex Ale, 2 first names. Is this Alex Ale? I could drive a London bus up that cleavage. Oh, talk about a squashy face. It's almost like they want you to see the female skull, the sloping jawline, the close set open eyes, the widow's peak. Widest in the hairline, lot. Bad Bunny's a girl. Final answer. Facially, you should be able to see it right, especially in that. Oh, gutted. Why is Google doing this now where you can't go back to the picture? That's pretty close. Got the soft eyes, the beautiful eyelashes. They don't belong on a man, they belong on a girl. The close set, small, high set ears. Cupid's bow in the top lip look right there. It looks like a bow and arrow. See it? The double camel humps. Or even a woman's legs. It looks like a pair of woman's legs. All point out visually to the face that you're looking at a girl with soft eyes who's been forced to grow a beard. I wonder how many of these people actually want to stay this way or would like to live something of their life normally before they meet the Creator. You know, God, when God meets them all, you know, this is what really gets me. They know that God exists, right? Because they're worshipping the devil. If you're worshipping the devil, then you must know that God exists also. What could it possibly make you want to carry on worshipping the devil when you know that God's the most powerful thing in the universe? And the only thing I can think of is they're scared, fearful. Some of them absolutely love the roles, I'm sure, absolutely satanic beasts. But how many don't want this lifestyle? I know I wouldn't want it. If someone had done this to me, turned me from a Peter to a Petra without my consent, and I grew up in this satanic world knowing God existed, I wouldn't want to know. But that's because I've already had my free will from a child. If these people are influenced on a daily basis, which I'm sure they are, it's brainwashing, isn't it? It's cultism. That's what it is. It's a satanic cult. I'm living in a world that's run by a satanic cult. They're all criminals. The biggest criminals in the world run the world. It just destroys me. They don't ever go to jail or prison for whatever they've done, for treacherous, treasonous demands against the public. It just drives me, honestly. We should all be properly mentally ill, shouldn't we, for what they're doing to us? Everyone, not just us, but everyone around us should all. Well, I suppose they are still mentally ill because they think they're descended from monkeys. I watched a video earlier on showing there's some crazy videos from the early 50s and that. And have you seen the one where it says, if you smoke marijuana, girls, you're going to sleep with black men? I've never seen a video like it. It had me in bits. And then today there was another one. He said, Johnny thumbed the lift home like he did many times from the baseball match. Only this time, Johnny got into a car with a man who was sick. He wasn't visually sick. It's not like smallpox or something like that. And I was like, where's this going? Johnny had mistakenly got into a car with a homosexual. I was just dying. I was dying. Oh gosh, I can't believe the things they said in some of those old infomercial things. I don't know where they come from. They're usually American ones, not English ones. The worst I can see with that is Charlie Says with the English one, with the talking cat. Some of the things that thing said, but our parents grew up, the boomers grew up with that as teenagers, scared by the propaganda from I guess they put them on in front of movies in cinemas and showed them in schools. I don't know where they showed these videos. Both times I've seen these videos, I've laughed, and I don't know if it's because it's the propaganda, the fear that they try and put into people, or that even to a point they're even normalising it, right? They normalised that reaction. Maybe that's what it's about. The shock and the fear and normalising that shock. Just like when we've watched when I first watched my first scary movies, I hated horror movies. They scared me, terrified me, give me nightmares. As a young kid, should never have watched scary movies when I was a child. I should never have been allowed to watch those movies. Some kids my brother, it didn't bother my brother, but it bothered me greatly watching them movies. But after a while, I got used to it, seeing those horrible effects and, the Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street vids and all these. We should never even create movies like that for us to watch, unless you really want to watch it, but it's forced on us. We don't. The Human Caterpillar. Oh my gosh, if you've ever seen that. Who came up with that? I don't know, but it's sick. And they put these images in our head, these thoughts. That's what the fallen do. Well, not the fallen, but the fallen angels. They put these evil thoughts in our minds. Like the serial killers, for instance. All of the ones they show us are made up. What they want is us to not just see and think about and image these things in our minds through fake testimonies of what happened, but for some nutter out there to go and repeat it. Copycat. That's what they call it, isn't it? Copycat serial killers. That's a woman. 8 and 4. What do I mean? The feet on a woman stick outwards. Usually it's 1 foot, but in this case it's 2. Look, both of them are showing. The knee and the foot is pointing towards 8 o'clock on a clock face. This knee and foot is pointing towards 4 o'clock. And what happens is it creates this beautiful diamond in the legs. Remember, they're wearing trousers. If that was a dress, you'd see a woman there with, oh my gosh. There you go. I go and say if that was a dress, and it's, oh, they've even put it in high heels. They're just taking the mickey. Hello, Tubbs. They're just taking the mickey. They're showing you in plain sight. The truth is in plain sight. Right there. Bad Bunny is a girl. And she should be wearing a pink dress. But she should have breasts and she shouldn't have a beard. This is why the Bible, because we're living through biblical times. People are like, the Bible is mind control. Or not. Right. Okay, it's all mind control. But why is everything that's written in the Bible coming true? And you could even tell me, oh, they're forcing it. They wrote the book and now they're forcing the book as well. Right. So where's God in all of this? God's got to come out, right? God's got to show himself to the ones that believe. I'm not a believer in God. I know God is real. I know because of these people and the way they've tried to defer me away from Christ. I open magazines and I see his name in blasphemy. I turn on television shows and I hear his name and see his name in blasphemy. Ricky Gervais's podcast is an absolute atheist, but he uses the words, oh my God, and Jesus Christ frequently. But he's an absolute atheist. He's not even a he, he's a she, pretending. He knows that Satan's real, so he knows that God is also real. And they mock us who can see the kingdom. We don't just see the kingdom that God created, we see the kingdom of lies that Satan has made us live through. Inventing outer space, nuclear bombs, and these fake idols, these fake pop stars are part of the distraction. It's like a magician when he makes you look in a different direction whilst he's doing something with the other hand. Misdirection. And what happened is we never got shown skeletons at school. If we did, if we had proper biology lessons from a young age, someone would have shown us that women walk with the feet in line, with the hips twisted, look, large childbearing hips that are twisted and the shoulders tilt, creating this beautiful conical shape because they've got long legs and short bodies because the hips are massive. This is a baby manufacturing plant right there. It's not the male abdomen that you think it is. So she walks with this candor, this tilt from side to side. God made women so beautiful when you walk. I see this so many times when a woman sways from side to side and the hips twist. Now that I understand forensics, I appreciate real women on my eye. I appreciate seeing real men walking past me as well, knowing that I'm not surrounded by flip-flops everywhere I go. Straight-legged man. She's kicking from Flamingo. There's what you're looking for. There's your straight-legged man. There's your flamingo foot. Look at the Q angle. The foot twisted out towards 8 o'clock. These feet are both looking 6 o'clock. Look, both knees together are looking at 6 o'clock. These knees out at 8 with the foot, and that knee is out at 4 with the foot, creating we call it the flamingo foot, the broken leg, the zig and zag, whatever you want to call it. It's right there with the diamond showing. And then if we look in the background, look, this gate is that gate there. It's not another man. That right there is also another woman given away by that beautiful diamond as she walks, look, because a woman's knees open and her hips swing around and back in front, creating that shape. But a man walks like a tin soldier, knees and feet punching forward constantly. Study, learn, practice until you know this inside out for yourself. Oh my God, look at that thing there. Is it the same boyfriend? Oof. Kendall Jenner. Bad Bunny in full mince there, innit? It looks, yeah, it is, look. There's your cue line, look. 1 foot in front of the other. Feet out at 4, feet out at 8, look. Not here. Feet at 6, knees at 6, look. Long male legs, look. Straight male legs. Bad Bunny mincing again with shoulder tilt, look. There's your female tilt. There's your hip twist, look. Follow the belt line. You can see the cone, look, created because she's got long legs and a short body. I don't know what that thing is there. It looks like The Walking Dead. It looks like an heroin addict. It's giving itself away and all right there, look. It's just... It's a question of whether you accept you're being fooled or not. I spent 6 years in Flat Earth, lost my friends and family, and found God in the process. Found that long and narrow path that they spoke about. 6 years after that happened, I found this subject. And slowly but surely, I've got so many of my friends that understand this now, right? And then they tell other people. They can't help it. Once you see it, you have to tell other people. And they might get a little bit of, oh, you're crazy too. But once this spreads, because the brainwashing over water level, space, they've spent billions on it. Forensics, they've spent next to nothing on it. You can't undo what God created. He created women to walk one leg in front of the other. And it don't matter who you're looking at, what platform they come from, whether it be YouTube, the President's White House, Playboy Mansion. Oh, yes, boys. Once you can see them, you can never unsee them. You'll know a woman walking every time you see it. There'll be no doubt in your mind. The markers will ring out. Foot and knee twisted outwards, look, towards 8 o'clock. This one towards 4 o'clock, look. Twisted hip. It's not a massive shoulder tilt, but the twist of the hips there. Men don't walk like that. And you'll know it every single time, whether it's from the front, from the back, from a side view. It's practice, look. Men do not walk like this with the sagging trousers. 1 foot in front of the other. Like ballet dancers, look, with the feet twisted. Boom, 4 o'clock. This knee, boom, 8 o'clock. You cannot undo your training once you see this. It's like a magic trick that just, it falls away. For me, it took years for this to happen because I was on the first, like with the Flat Earth, I was on the first wave of Flat Earthers. I ignored this subject for 6 years because of Flat Earth. I wish I'd paid attention in class. But then again, the classes weren't the same. The lessons weren't the same. Nobody taught the skulls the way I do. Nobody. But now you know how to identify them, don't you? And to boot, you get the gate. The gate is the final key. It's 100% pass rate. So is the skull when it's used correctly. But there are so many people out there that do it wrong on purpose or see what they want to see. If you want to prove that someone is a flip-flop, you're going to need gates. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are damn obvious. You don't need the gate. I agree. But others you're going to need to prove it in a court of law. And just you saying so isn't enough, right? Just the way I say, I might agree with you and you might agree with me. But in a court of law, we need to be able to prove it outright. And this gate right here finishes all of them. The males, the FTMs, sorry. the females to males. That gate right there finishes all of them. When you see it, when you know it. Bad Bunny. I've already posted this one just the other day. Oh, look at this one. Look at this. Do you remember this one? I'll tell you what. You shall not pass! Agreed, Gandalf. Not in a million years. You see, when it comes to ones like this, I agree. I don't need a gate either. It's obvious, right? It's obvious. The hands alone, those giant baseball mitts, the long humerus bone lock, the thick wrist. It's a man. Before I even look at that head, I know what I'm looking at. I don't. Look, some of them don't need gates. I agree. Some of them you can just see by a double pronged. Can you see that double pronged at home? You can. Look at the double pronged Adam's apple of a real man. Look at the wide smile. It's so different. It's learning these markers, understanding the mastoids of a man. These parts only show on a man. You can get a woman that will show them, but it'll be thinner, smaller, delicate. She doesn't have this massive cranium. Men, you can't see that one, can you? Wait, oh, you can see a bit of it. Men have this huge skull. It needs a thicker neck to hold it upright. Look at the size. I never realised, but look at the size of Goldie Hawn's hand. Imagine if that hand slapped Kate Russell. It would knock him into next week. It'd cost him $5 on a bus to get home. We're looking for, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. Oh, you're not going to show my picture first? Oh, there it is. There's what I'm looking for. Bad Bunny with the gates. I told you the skull check destroys them. All the gates. I've got 5 full minces there. And if you're still not sure, Bad Bunny auto tune. I still don't know if this is real or not. You gotta laugh, aren't you? The Linda McCartney one's a killer. Linda McCartney's even funnier because she's trying to sing a song. That just sounds like beatboxing. It reminds me. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of them 3 handicapped people singing, "I'm not gay. At least I'm not gay." That game was a shock to me as well. If you hadn't seen that video with the 3 wheelchair guys singing "At least I'm not gay," oh, that one killed me. So I don't know how many of these stars can or can't sing. It's like Stephen Hawkins can or can't talk. It kills me, it really does. But whatever going on here, apparently it's real because it tells you if the clip's not real, doesn't it? Usually it tells you this is a fake clip. It's had 1 million views. So if you want to believe that this Bad Bunny's talented and all the rest of it, it's up to you. And this goes for anyone. Because I don't know how long they've had auto-tune. Imagine if Elvis sings like this. I don't know. Even if that's not real, there were people out there using auto-tune. Milli Vanilli got caught lip-syncing mid-tune, right? So, to me, it's beyond a joke. It is. They're truly mocking us. Bad Bunny is obviously a girl. Look, the forensic prove it. That proves that she can't even sing, apparently. And there's quite a few of them that use auto-tune. Linda McCartney is a brilliant one to find. When she's singing, the two guys that are backstage are literally, it's their laughter that starts you laughing because she's awful. She's an awful singer. He's an awful singer. But it just goes to show what auto-tune does. For example,
is usually the part that you remember anyways. The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways.
Now tell me that someone's not auto-tuning that voice. Oh, it kills me. Oh, yeah, and then there's Kathleen Turner.
I'm one of 7 women who can sing Old Man River in the original key.
She's one of 7 women in the world that can sing Old Man River in the original key. Go on then, Kathleen, take it away. The stage is all yours.
Old Man River, that old man.
The auto-tune's turned off.